Hey, what's up guys? It's Saturday. I have to show you the new product I just finished working on. The new mini Retrobeast board. This. I worked 2 months on it to find the part, the perfect balance, the perfect button, the perfect joysticks. So I did my research. I'm gonna tell you the story about this board, why I made it for the Retrobeast. First, Retrobeast is a system, it's the biggest system in the world. You have all the console, the arcade, pinball to play with. Retrobeast is a PC, it's 80 terabyte of games. So my idea is the Retrobeast works with the Xbox, right? X input controller. So if you have an Xbox and you have the Retrobeast, you can play any game. Just maybe the computer, the old computer games, some they need the keyboard, of course. But my idea is you can play any game with an Xbox and X input controller, right? So if you buy on the market any iPack, X Arcade, Xenmo, any board you can buy on the market, it will work, but at some point it's not gonna work because you need to install some driver, you need to install some application, some PC game not recognize the controller, you have to go in the setting, you have to, change everything. So the idea for me, because I like playing game, I did build a big arcade for player, and I found, I'm gonna show you after, I found a mini board that you plug all the button and it works as an X input. So every button works like an Xbox controller, all right? So mean you can play anything on the Retrobeast without any setting, changing driver, boot application, and blah 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 and stuff like that. So I built one for me, and after I said it will be fun for my buyer, for people who buy the Retrobeast or the future buyer, to do a mini board, all right? But I live in a small apartment, so it's difficult for me to sell a big board like this, with to build it and stuff. So I built one for me, a 4-player, and I did a mini version for you guys. And it's even better. Those buttons are better than those buttons. It's a Sanwa button, professional button, the joysticks, everything is professional. I'm gonna show you why it's so magic. I did find the Brook to connect all those controllers. I used the Brook, not the wireless. I used the wire one. I buy a wireless just for fun, but it's more complicated for you. It's better to have it with wire. But with this board, I'm gonna show you. Just a second. Yeah, this mini board is magic. So this board is inside. The board I will sell on my store. This is the board. I connect all the bottom, and it's so incredible and so easy to work with. It works with PS4. It works on PS5. It works on PS3, it works on all the Xbox 360, One X. It works on the Switch. And what is magic about this controller is you don't have to push any button, you don't have to boot any application. So as soon as you plug this board on a PC, the board's gonna switch to X input for like an Xbox. If you plug it to a PS4, it's gonna take a few seconds. and it's gonna automatically switch to PS4. He's gonna switch to Switch. He's gonna switch to Xbox One and X. Yeah. So this board costs a little bit more, but it's a plug and play feature. Also, I use the for the button. It's a Sanwa button. It's in Japan. It's all professional fighter game board. They use this. It's a nice Sanwa joystick. It's got the I have the white button, and it's very rare. It's a little bit tough to find on the market, but I have a few colors. If you like me to build it with the green or the yellow, I have it. So I try to find all the color. I have black also. Yeah, so this is work like an Xbox in X input mode. I'm gonna show you. This is for the pinball. Aha. And I put the button for the save and load. I'm gonna explain. When you play on the Retrobeast with a Xbox, I'm gonna show you. Forget the two joysticks. It's a fighting gaming. Okay, so the D-pad is the joystick. The home button to quit the Retrobeast, it's this one. The select and start. And when you want to save a game in MAME and arcade and almost every console and system, this is for the save, and this is for the load feature, and this is for the save, and this is for the load. And for the pinball, what I did, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play a few games. What I did is when you play pinball in FX2 and FX3, you can shake the table. You know, you can move the table, the pinball, from left to right. So this is the button. So this is the flipper. And when you want to push the button, the table like this, you press there, and you have the right flipper and the right I don't know how to call it, the shake, the tilt table. So it's very great because my Retrobeast, I just installed the same thing, flipper, tilt, flipper and tilt, and I just add the flipper to track the balls. Very nice. So I did the mini versions, the mini board Retrobeast 3 version with lights. It will include the remote. You can change the color if you want. You can turn it up, turn it on, and you have all the color and pattern. It's got the flash fade, very cool. So I really like it, and it comes with the Street Fighter decal, very nice. I did order a wide cable. I just think about that after. It's gonna be a 16 feet, 16 feet. So you can, sorry, you can sit on your couch and play on the Retrobeast. It's gonna be a bigger and wide cable from the board. Yeah, so you got all the action button, A, B, X, Y, R1, R2, L1, L2, great for a fighting game. And like all the functions from the Retrobeast, if you want to quit, it's this one, those two to quit, the blue and the L1. To make the screen bigger, it's the L1 and start. This is the start, load and save. And the pinball, it's the same thing as this. It's the L2 and R2. So this is R2 and L2. Seriously, I used to play with my new board, but now I'm playing with this board. I don't know, yeah, it feels great. And I put big rubber feet underneath, so it doesn't move at all. It's stick on the table. So it's pure rubber feet, big pad. Yeah, it's not gonna be cheap because I didn't choose cheap button from Amazon. You can buy a cheap button with wire and cheap board for let's say $50. I can do that. I can put cheap stuff and sell it for cheap, but I think you deserve big quality. This is very professional board. It's gonna be good for a long time, and I'm gonna show you before I'm playing some game. I'm gonna show you that you can play on the with the PS4 and the Switch. So yeah, it's got the same function as the Xbox. So now if I press L2 and start, see, this is gonna appear. I can choose. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I did move Discord, sorry. I'm gonna show you a game, an arcade game. I really like it, seriously. The finish, it's amazing with the light, it's incredible. It was not my first idea, but after I say, oh, it can be nice with light. So let's choose a game. Arcade. So you can play any PC game, any fighting game, any game you want to play with this board will work. No problem at all. I just play, I always play this game, but for fighting game, that's very tight, no lag at all. It's very professional button. I like the sound of it. So the coin, and after you got the start button. So coin, start button, your fighting button. If I want to save, see, just save. And after, if I want to load in action, see, load. I play with one hand because I have my phone, but works flawless. I try it everywhere. So just say if it works, it used to work with your Xbox, it's gonna work with this board, no problem. Easy to set up, there's nothing to do. It's plug and play. All right, if you want to quit, this one, L1 and select, see the game quit. So you can quit, load, save and load feature. So now, let's say you have a PS4 or a PS5. I'm gonna show you. Very easy. Just unplug it. You have no button to push, nothing to set up. See the rubber, just stick. I'm gonna put it on the PS4, just to show you. Sorry. Okay. Where's my controller? Okay, let's switch to PS4. Well, that's my soundbar. That's the sound of my. Every time I switch to PS4, I have. My soundbar is going crazy. Okay, see, now the board is plugged to the PS4. It takes I can say like 30 seconds. The board has to understand that is plugged to the PS4 and is switch out button to PS4 button. So let's check if it works now. Okay, I still have to wait. It's doing like a reset. I'm gonna wait. Is it plugged properly? I know it takes like, a minute. Wait a minute. I think it's not plugged. Oh yeah. Should works. Yeah, it takes maybe a minute, 30 seconds, a minute. The board has to switch by himself to PS4 mode. Come on. Dual circuit wire connected. Ah. I think. I did use a controller. I think. Come on. Yeah, it worked. I'm gonna replug it. Wait a second. I know it works because I did test it before. And I know the board has to reset. I did try on the PS5, it works too. Come on. I didn't really count the time for the reset switch. But I know it's plug and play. You just have to plug, wait a little, and it should work. Come on, baby. Okay, I'm gonna show you on the PS5. I don't know what's happening with the PS4, but I know it works. Maybe I have another controller. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna switch to PS5. Oh, I'm playing a game. PS5 can play using the current controller. Okay. Okay, see? Now it works. This is the home button for the home button. See? Same thing. Home button on the Xbox, home button on the PS5. I can, now I'm using the board. So it works, now it's working like a PS4 and PS5 controller, no problem. No configuration, no switch, nothing. The same 4 button, R1, L2, L1, L2, start, select, same thing. All right. And I know it works on the PS4. I don't know why it didn't work now, but not a big deal. Trust me, it works. Just maybe I need to restart it or unplug the other controller or whatever. Oh, and it works on the Switch. I did try it. You just plug on the dock on the Switch and you can play your game like a Switch controller. No problem. I just put it back on the PC. So trust me, it works on PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox X. Yeah, so this is the new board. If you want it, it's going to be available. I will sell only the board. It will be available on the store. If you did buy my Retrobeast, you can buy the board. It will be plug and play, no setup. If you need for another system, whatever, you can buy it. It's made the main board is made from I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, it's gonna other feature. I'm gonna show you. It's got another nice feature. I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is the board I'm using. This is the site. Yeah, this feature. Okay, now the way it's set, the joysticks is acting like a D-pad, 8 direction, all right? But if you want to use this as your left joystick, you just have to switch. Yeah, if you want to use the D-pad but you want to use the joysticks, you have to press. It's a combo for 3 seconds. Okay, you press. It's very easy. Okay, I understand now. Okay, you press option start. Okay, it's always the start button. So I'm gonna show you on the site. Look at that, it's amazing. If you want to test your controller, that's very easy. I have a shortcut. It's called, if you want to test any controller, it's called gamepadtester.com. And as soon as you move any controller, see? Now I'm moving this and the button. It's gonna show you all the button you press. See? Xbox 360 controller. I think it's an Xbox because it's working on X input. All right. So you see, when I'm moving the joystick, it's showing the D-pad. All right. If I want to switch to this, I'm gonna show you. You press start. I think and right. For 3 seconds. Okay, see? Now I'm moving this. You move to the right joysticks now. Alright? So I don't know for which game that can be useful, but anyway. I'm just showing you what you can do. So now if I move this, it's the right joysticks. I'm gonna press start again and left for 3 seconds. See? Now I'm using the left joysticks when I use this one. All right. And if you want to go back to the original D-pad, you press start and up on the joystick for 3 seconds. Yeah, see? That's a function. If you need it, that can be cool. All right, so that's it. If you want to buy my board, ask me if I have other color in stock. Now I have the yellow, the green, and white. So that's it. That's it for this is the new board, mini board, very nice. It will be on sale today at Kriscoolmod.com. It's a professional board, X input, works everywhere. Don't need to do any application driver, it's plug and play. Wonderful. So it's a mini version of my, oh yeah, this is the new screen I put underneath. You can see through because the light is right there. Right there. And I will do a video soon for the new Frostbite PC. All white inside. I will do a video about this. It's a new PC. All right, so take care, guys. See you soon. Have a great day. Have fun. Happy retro gaming, guys. Bye bye.